He's never fought us. Not us united.
Oh! I can so see that. That's it. Welcome to Comics League Indie Wednesday. I'm Jared, and today we are discussing the book The Mythicals by my good buddy Hojo. Those of you that know that have been following the show for a while know that I had Hojo on Under Two Capes, or like an Indie Wednesday episode like a couple of months back to promote this book. I'll leave a link, a link to it in the description and or in the corner here, so you can watch that. It's a really great interview where we geek out about the Hulk. So The Mythicals. So this is a project that I was interested in because, for one thing, it's a buddy of mine. I normally have a policy where if you come on my show to promote your book, I'll back it at a various level. And I can tell you the book is really cool. It's by my friend Hojo. It's with pencils by Thomas Tikas, inks by Everson Lario, and colors by Diego Albuquerque. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. But so we're doing with issue 1, Prophecy and Protocol. And basically this is a woman who's interviewing for like a government agency. She doesn't know exactly what they do. What I like about this is the way Hojo like intersperses like the demons like gathering their forces with the interview. It kind of shows everything's like falling into place. She gets the job and she goes out drinking at a bar, and then as she's walking through the park, she's attacked by this demon dude, and then she's saved by essentially her team, who will become her team. We've got essentially so we've got Dano, who uses like magic powers. We have basically a vampire, and we have a dude with guns. So we got magic, vampires, and guns. Pretty dope, if you ask me. And essentially it turns into a big fight. A good portion of this book is the fight, which I enjoy. I like how Hojo brings in, like, essentially one of my favorite parts is because one of the dangers that you see with like comics that are just starting out, comic series, is that they sort of bog down too much with the world building because you're starting off, you want to introduce your readers to the world. He doesn't do that. In this, he makes it's put in like small bites at a time, so it doesn't feel overwhelming, like you have all this world building coming at you. So that's one of my favorite things about the book. Other favorite things is that the art's awesome, the action, everything looks it fits the tone, in other words, because it's very like mysterious, very ominous, very Halloween-y, if you will, but in a good way, because again, we're dealing with vampires and the like. Think of this like a version of Justice League Dark, essentially. It's kind of like that. They're dealing with more supernatural elements. And another thing I like about this is seeing about when she's in the interview room. It's just really funny. She's like Moon, and that's the main character's name. She's in this Spartan hallway. It looks like the typical government building. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I appreciate that. And I like that specifically. That was one of the parts that kind of made me laugh. And then the action is really, really, really good. Really good. Like the gunplay, the violence, it's all appropriate for the genre. It's bloody, but you're dealing with this subject matter that you would think of and you're dealing with like demons and vampires and such. So it's very appropriate to it. I really, really, really dig the story, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And this is going to be part 1 of my review. I'm going to have Hojo on the show at a future date to talk about the book, but really dig it. I give it a solid 10 out of 10. Sign it for me. And it's really it's one of the projects I was most excited to receive, and I can say my excitement was 100% warranted. So on that note, I'm gonna call it. Fantastic book, dude, if you're watching. And again, this is gonna be part one. Part two will come at a later day where I actually have Hojo back on the show to talk about stuff. So we can expect from Comics League is tonight, because it's coming out on Wednesday. I'm having Dawson on the live stream to discuss just general Snyderverse stuff, art stuff, comic stuff, the usual. On Thursday, I'm having Josh. I'm just getting to make sure I get your name right, brother. Josh Herrera from the Snyderverse community. It should be really fun. We're going to talk about Snyder stuff. And then Sunday, I'm most likely going to be able to get Nicotine on the show. Comics League Dark, we're going to talk about the Superman Legacy casting that came out on Tuesday. And I mean the Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, and Mr. Terrific. And in terms of that, and we're going to do another collab with Wes from Thinking Critical. So that should be really fun. So on that note, everyone, hope you enjoyed this review. Again, Hojo, fantastic work. I'm very interested in issue 2. I will definitely be picking up issue 2, and I can't wait to have you on again, brother. Stay heroic, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.